Coming up on today's episode of Airborne Unlimited, Sonex makes a major change in its product line. A single-place light sport airplane takes flight. The Cessna Citation Latitude receives EASA certification. I'm Bree Cross. It's February 18th, 2016, and this is Airborne Unlimited. Sonex Aircraft has announced its latest aircraft development project. It's the Sonex and Waiex B models. Sonex designer and founder John Monnett said, quote, "The B model is what you've been asking for. More of everything you want in a sport aircraft. It has more room and comfort, more panel space, more fuel, more engine choices, and more standard features combined with reduced build time and the same great Sonex Waiex flight characteristics." B models will completely replace the original model Sonex and Waiex in the Sonex Aircraft product lineup. New Sonex and Waiex original model kits will only be available for a limited time. However, original model subkits will still be available to those needing to complete existing projects, and legacy service parts will still be produced according to demand. Sonex is also expanding engine options with the Sonex and Waiex B models, offering the same firewall forward support for Aero-V and Jabiru engines while adding engine mount options for UL Power 350 series and Rotax 912 series engines. A new universal cow is designed to fit all four options. The Waiex B model prototype will be taken to Sun and Fun 2016 for a public unveiling ceremony, and ANN will be there to bring you the news. It's been announced by Aeromarine-LSA that they have flown the first U.S.-built version of their Merlin Personal Sport Aircraft. The term personal comes from the fact that it is a single-place aircraft that is considerably more than an ultralight and falls into the light sport aircraft definition. Aeromarine-LSA company owner Chip W. Irwin says, quote, "The acceleration and climb rate are exhilarating. It brings the sport back into sport planes with a power-to-weight ratio about 50% higher than most LSA aircraft." The Merlin PSA reportedly climbs at 1,500 feet per minute and cruises at a bit over 100 miles per hour using a Rotax 582 engine. The all-aluminum Merlin PSA is currently being marketed as an experimental amateur-built aircraft that complies with the LSA definition, and it can be flown under sport pilot rules. A complete kit, including the Builder's Assist program, is said to be $34,900. After the break, Cessna Citation Latitude is now EASA certified.
There's a difference between charting a steady course and pushing for the ceiling. And for nearly a century, Hartzell Propeller has been defining that difference. It's in our passion for engineering and research and our dedication to testing the limits of performance. We are built on honor. We are Hartzell Propeller.
Redbird is quickly becoming the industry standard for flight training. Since Redbird introduced its revolutionary FMX in 2007, colleges, universities, and flight training operations around the world have integrated Redbird products into their curriculum. It's time to discover what Redbird can do for you. Join the migration.
Welcome back. If you have a story suggestion for Airborne Unlimited, Aero-TV, our website or podcast, just email to news-spy@aero-news.net. The Cessna Citation Latitude reaches another milestone as it has now received certification from the European Aviation Safety Agency. Deliveries of the midsize business jet are underway in the region. Kira Short, Senior Vice President of Sales and Marketing, says in part, quote, "We are thrilled to offer the Citation Latitude to our European customers. This aircraft is ideally suited for this market and can provide customers non-stop access to key destinations throughout the continent as well as North Africa and the Middle East." With a maximum range of 2,850 nautical miles, the Latitude can easily fly nonstop from locations throughout Europe, such as London to St. John's or Lisbon to Moscow. It is also on the short list of airplanes to have received certification to operate into and out of Le Mole Airport, a popular European vacation destination in Saint-Tropez, France. The Citation Latitude received its U.S. certification in June of last year. It's Thursday, which means that it's time for an Aero Community Update, highlighting news and information about the incredible people and organizations that populate the Airborne Partnership Initiative behind Airborne Unlimited. This Thursday, we are proud to announce ANN's new Airborne Innovation Preview, and it's going to take place at Sun and Fun. The staff of the Sun and Fun Fly-In, under the leadership of Leitz Linhout and with the assistance of Jennifer Oliver and Greg Gibson, are looking forward to a number of aero partnerships in the coming weeks, the first of which is the latest addition to ANN's exciting Airborne Innovation Preview series, which will debut shortly as the Sun and Fun Innovation Preview just a few days ahead of this year's jam-packed fly-in, April 5th through the 10th. We are calling this the SFIP-16. The SFIP-16 has evolved to serve as a massive news teaser, an innovation to build serious buzz and promote all the amazing innovations that make events like the Sun and Fun Fly-In some of the most outstanding displays of ingenuity and aero-entrepreneurialism available. Sun and Fun President and CEO John Leitz Linhout said, quote, "We are excited to work with ANN to showcase the latest innovations that will be available at Sun and Fun 2016. This service is a great opportunity for our exhibitors and strategic partners. Don't pass up this outstanding free service." There's a lot more to this story, but not enough time here to cover it all in today's Airborne Unlimited. We'll provide more details about how you can participate in SFIP-16 in next week's Aero Community Update. But Sun and Fun exhibitors with new announcements are encouraged to email ANN's Jim Campbell at jim@aero-news.net. After these messages, scheduled flights to Cuba are now approved.
Concorde's recombinant gas RG series sealed battery technology produces a high-performance battery with the advantages of being pre-tested and fully charged at the factory. Find out more about Concorde's entire line of batteries at www.concordebattery.com. Concorde, the heart of your aircraft.
Sandia introduces the new SAI 340 Quattro TSO'd airspeed, attitude, altitude, and slip. With integral backup battery, safety never looked so good. See it now at www.sandia.aero.
Welcome back. With so much news coming out of the aviation industry, we're summarizing some other interesting stories in a brief segment we call Around the Patch. The United States and Cuba have signed an arrangement that provides for the reestablishment of scheduled air services between the two countries. The U.S. Department of Transportation has now invited U.S. carriers to apply for an allocation of the new opportunities. Piper Aircraft has recently delivered 12 single-engine and 3 multi-engine training aircraft to the government flight school in Indonesia. This is the first part of a 20 single-engine Archer and 5 multi-engine Seneca 5 sale completed in December 2015. The first of 2 Universal Avionics-equipped Fairchild C-26 Metroliner aircraft has been delivered to a customer. The upgrade was completed by Worldwide Aircraft Services of Springfield, Missouri, with program management provided by W4 Limited in Fort Worth, Texas. Testing continues on the Boeing KC-46 aerial tanker as a combined Boeing U.S. Air Force aircrew successfully refueled an FA-18 aircraft in flight earlier this month. The air refueling was the program's first use of the KC-46's hose and drogue system. Nearly 20 balloons were set to participate in the Cathedral City Hot Air Balloon Festival on Valentine's Day weekend. However, the balloons had to remain tethered to the ground due to a temporary flight restriction associated with a visit by President Obama. Well, that's the trip around the patch. Now let's move on to the rest of the news. A neighborhood association has come to the defense of RC aircraft enthusiasts who had been flying their airplanes at a park in Albuquerque, New Mexico for 20 years, but who were recently told by the city that they could no longer use the park for that purpose. The boundaries of the neighborhood association include the park, and the group circulated a petition after a unanimous vote by the association supporting the RC pilots. The petition asked the city to lift the ban against flying in the park. It's reported that the city banned the RC flying because of so-called safety concerns. The president of Duke City Electric Flyers, Greg Rollman, requested copies of all the complaints made concerning electric model aircraft over the past year, and only one report could be found. Barb Turnicano, the secretary of the neighborhood association, said she has never seen an RC aircraft leave the boundaries of the park, and they never interfere with soccer games or other activities. It appears that nearby homeowners enjoy watching the RC activity. Its reported reinstatement of the RC flying activity is being considered. Well, that's our program for today. Remember to get comprehensive real-time 24/7 coverage of the latest aviation and aerospace stories anytime at aero-news.net. Remember that Airborne Unlimited is streamed daily Monday through Friday with additional breaking news bulletins for important stories that fall outside of our normal deadlines. Please join us and a growing roster of over 100 outstanding industry associations and organizations every weekday for the best in aviation and aerospace news from the staff of the Aero-News Network, the aviation world's most comprehensive news and information resource.